The Jackson County Legislature is considering a new ordinance making law enforcement more visible.
Tonight, the county held a listening session to get feedback from the community. The measure would prohibit authorities from concealing their faces or badges during the performance of their official duties. The Jackson County Sheriff is against it.
The legislation was drafted in December, but has since been named the Renee Nicole Macklin Good Transparency and Accountability Ordinance. Good, a former Kansas City resident, was killed by an ICE agent in Minneapolis earlier this month.
KCTV5's Betsy Webster was at that listening session and has community reaction.
What happened in this auditorium behind me was less of a debate and more like a rallying cry. The only opposition we heard was A, it doesn't go far enough, and B, what's the point if local law enforcement doesn't enforce it?
More than 100 people and not one defending the current national approach to immigration enforcement.
In full battle gear, with masks and no other clear identification inside, roaming our streets.
There was plenty of outrage.
The people here will resist, we will fight back.
But there were also deeply personal stories.
Fear of immigration enforcement is real. For anyone who is brown or speaks with any kind of accent. I'm a U.S. citizen, and I'm afraid.
She remarked on the World Cup coming to KC. How will those visitors feel?
Transparency is not anti-law. It's not anti-law enforcement. It's pro-public trust.
Legislator Manny Abarca, who introduced the ordinance, told the audience he's also been looking at educational opportunities with businesses.
Signs to display, images that we can put up that say these are your rights, cards we can print from the county. It's not just creating ordinances and laws.
One other concern came from the Mattie Rhodes Center, concerned about whether this was legally sound and would not expose the county to liability. We asked Kansas City's mayor if the city council was considering anything similar to this, and he flatly said no. In Kansas City, Missouri, Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.